This is something I want all you guys to remember forever and ever, no matter what. No matter what people think about you, no matter what people say about you, no matter the way people perceive you, no matter what goes on in this world. Because people's going to try a whole lot of stuff on you, bro. The thing here is, nobody can take away what God has put inside of you. The world is genuinely evil, bro. People see you doing your thing. People see you enjoying yourself. People see you living your life the way they can't. They want to view you in a bad light. They want to take away who you are in their own little minds. And the thing is, it's not going to help them. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to actually take away from you. They try to, but it's not going to, because what God puts inside of you, what He places inside of you, nobody can take away. They can't take away who you are and what you do and what you can do and what you will do. You're going to have to go out for real to be stopped. But as long as you're here, there's not a damn thing the enemy can do to you, bro. Not everybody's going to like you. You can be so likable, so respected by so many people, but there's still going to be those that don't. And it doesn't matter what you do. Someone's always going to shit on you. Someone's always going to disagree with you. Someone's always just not going to like you. And they'll try to take away from you. But what God places inside of you cannot be taken away. You're still going to be who you are. You're still going to do the things that you do. It really don't matter what people think about you. They can think whatever they want. They can think of the high heavens of you. They can think of the lowest lows of you. But you're still you. You're still you, and you're still going to remain you. Into eternity. Even your soul, when you're gone, is going to live on. There's people watching this video right now that I just placed in a bad mood because I took a sip of coffee and I'm sitting here enjoying myself. Someone did not like that. Sorry, bro. Sorry. What do you want me to do? The thing is, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. You would like it better if I were to harm myself right now. There's crazy, evil people in this world, bro. And let me tell you, when you are chosen for something, they're watching no matter what. They're spying on your life with an evil eye. They hate everything you do that's good, that's better than what they do. They hate how good you are at being yourself compared to how shitty they are at being themselves. They hate it. And I can't help it but to tell the truth. This is why all this kind of stuff happens to begin with. And it all comes back to this, doesn't it? No matter what people say about you, no matter what people think, no matter what their cloud of judgment is towards you, it's still irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Because who you are is going to live on. Who you are will continue. The things you're going to do, you're going to do things that people have never saw before. How will they react then? Irrelevant. It doesn't matter. You're here to be you. You're here to serve a purpose. You're here to do the things that God put in you to do, what he placed in you to do, and that is your mission. Your mission is to not make everyone people please and love you to death, and oh my God, don't do one thing to make people in a bad mood or look at you funny or weird. Who gives a shit? Just keep being you, bro. That's all you can do. This is definitely something that's easier said than done as well. We can't beat around the bush and say it's just so easy. It wasn't always easy for me. It's definitely not easy for a lot of you to this day right now. Maybe it's gotten easier. But as you live and you learn, you start to realize what's really important and what is not. And it only gets more clear over time. We always look back and think, man, that was stupid. Who I was 3 years ago was stupid. Who I was 5 years ago, horrendous. We always look back and it's always those same things because of how much we grow. It's the biggest sign of growth. If you don't think you're a complete goofball 5 years ago, you haven't grown. And the crazy thing is, 5 years from right now, looking ahead, we'll look back and say the same thing. Like, obviously not a complete goofball, but like you get so much better to the point where it's like, wow, I knew so little compared to what I know right now. That's kind of how it is. As you grow in life and keep being the person you're supposed to be, and you're being the person that God truly put you here to be, that should be your only goal. Because with that comes everything else. When you can accomplish that, everything else just falls into place. That's the only damn thing you should be worried about, but everyone's got the wrong idea today. Oh, let's get on Snapchat and play all these games and manipulate and all this BS. Yeah, so much fun. The amount of games, the amount of evil that is being played today is ridiculous. Just in general. No, almost nobody is actually like, I just want to be the best. I want to become the best I can be. And they're actually focused in life on achieving that. Barely anybody. A very small percentage of people in the world actually have that mindset. And when you have it and you continue to pursue that way of life, you start to see through everybody else so damn easily and see how dumb people are. And the thing about this is that some of these people, that's not the smartest tools in the shed, not the brightest tools in the shed, whatever you want to say. Some of them are going to get better. Some of them will. But a lot of them won't. We just so happen to be the ones that did, because we were destined. And when it comes to myself, I always felt pretty close to the best version of myself at nearly every age. So I don't look back and it's like, oh, I was just doing everything wrong. Like most of my life, I was doing the right things. There might have been a year or two where I really slacked, but was still in shape. That's what I'm saying. Like some of my worst years of my life, with the littlest progress, with the littlest amount of work, with the littlest everything, is some people on Earth's best years of their lives. And that is no word of a lie. There is levels to life, bro. There's levels to some shit. I could have put in like no extra effort in life and did just fine. Literally. Like most people do. When you set out on a journey and a path, it's a completely different ballgame. It's a completely different life. It's unexplainable, really. What happens, how things happen, when things happen. It's an unexplainable process. And things just happen. It's almost like magic, but the magic is working in your own mind. You have to be able to put your mind in the right places and make the right decisions, do the right things, stop doing the bad things, stop doing the things that's holding you back. I don't know which one is worse today, people doing things that's holding them back or people not doing enough of the right things. Because it's both an issue and you have to get both on par. You have to be able to do both, and it takes time. It takes work. But you can do it. Like, you have to want to live that life. You have to want to live for that. Because what else are you living for? What else are you really going to do? Text that girl? Go on a vacation? Okay. I see. When you come back from that vacation, now what? Now what are you going to do? You see, I feel so blessed in my own life because God has made me see things at such a young age that most people don't see until they're 60, maybe 40 or 50 or 60. And it's truly a blessing. Because me personally, I hate not knowing the truth. I hate not knowing certain things. I saw from a young age, taking a vacation in itself and then coming back to your reality that is not yet well equipped. Like, you don't have your life together. Because when I was 18, I told the story before, but like, I took a small vacation, like with some friends, and don't get me wrong, hella fun. But when you have that much fun, bro, and you come back and your reality is dog shit, you spent all your money you saved that you had for this vacation, you come back, and it's just an awful reality. Like, it's just, there's nothing there. It's empty, there's nothing there, there's no money, you have no purpose. It's just like, that was so much fun, but now I'm back here, this is awful. And I genuinely believe God put me through that experience for a reason. I'm not downplaying the fact that a vacation and doing some fun things isn't fun, because it is. It's when you come back is when is really going to get you. And that is your reality. So could you imagine being able to vacation and come back to a kick-ass reality that you love? That's the goal. The goal is not to take a vacation from your life because you need a getaway. Life is about having a life, creating a life that you don't need a vacation from. That's what it's about. Because if you have to get away from your life, I need to get away from my life, most of your own life is going to be shit. Most of your years, most of your days is going to be shit. Because you don't make your life what you want it to be every day of your life. That's why most people have to take vacations and etc., etc. Not for me. I don't want to go and have the time of my life, and it's, don't get me wrong, like I said, it's all kinds of fun. When you come back to a dark and purposeless, just, I don't even, not fun reality, that's no good. I have felt that once. I don't want to feel that again. It's just not for me. I'm going to get to work. I'm going to do what I got to do. Because God placed things in me that nobody else can take away. And what's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. And this is just what it is. I don't want to have to vacation away from my lifestyle. If I want to, great. Come back. It's still amazing. That's the goal. And I hope this has really clicking in and cluing in for you guys, because too many people is living that life of just, they don't like their days. Like, they really don't. They become awful people. And the only time they're genuinely in a good place is when they're on vacation. It'd be hard not to be in a good place because you're just living free. You got no responsibilities. You're just kind of living it up. Great fun, but when you have to come back to that reality, bro, it's going to hit you. And to me, like I said, I didn't want to feel that again. It's not like it was just this horrific. It's just, I like to be in a good state all the time. I don't want to come to this like euphoria, just this amazing time, to then just kind of a quieter, not a good place. It's just, where's the fun at again? It's like an addiction almost. That's not what you want. You want to be in a good place, in a good state all the time. You don't want to get too high. You don't want to get too low. You're just kind of, you're vibing through life. It's just kind of like always good. That's what it should be. To me, that's maximizing your life over time. Because if you look, like I said, if you look at the way people live, most people on earth, most of their days in the year is not the best. So how can you tell me you're in a better place when I'm having much better days overall? But you might have a couple days in the year, tops, that might be a bit better than mine or a bit funner than mine, but I have way more better days overall. That to me is a better overall life. And guess what? When you can get your shit together like that, then you can start to have the greater days. So now you have a better overall life and the greater days. And then you're going to have haters of those people because they're going to see the life you can live. And it's like, damn, I hate my reality. I hate my life. And when they take vacation, they're all in high spirits and stuff. But when they come back, it's awful. That's not for me. That's not what God put in me. That's not what God even puts in most people, but they settle for that. You don't have to do that. That's what I'm here to tell you. You can do that if you want, but you don't have to do that. You can fix and change your own reality, but it's going to take work. So have fun with the work. Have fun with the self-improvement journey. Have fun doing those kind of things. And you will live a much better life. Guaranteed. I've never made that mistake again after I made it. It wasn't even a mistake. It was an experience. I shouldn't even call it a mistake, but it damn near felt like it. It's like, did I really deserve that? It was fun and all, but... And that's just me. Some people like that. Some people like to come and go and take these vacations and come back and not like their days. That's not for me. I want to have a good time all the time, work hard, play hard. You guys know how it is. But if you don't work hard, some people think they work hard. Absolutely not. Like, you're not going to get that life if you don't work hard. You have to work hard. You have to enjoy your work. You have to enjoy what you do. Otherwise, it's going to be a fucked up time, and you're going to be living that life. You have, most of your days are not that great. Like, those people let loose and on the weekends, and they're going crazy in their great times. They come back and they have like bad days that they don't want to live. And that's just not for me. Not for me at all. But to end this video, people's going to think, and people's going to have opinions about you. They're going to think they're right, and all of a sudden they realize they were wrong. Which is pretty funny to see their facial expressions change when you completely prove them wrong. They want to believe you were something you were not. And then you show them a little bit different. You were better than they thought. They didn't want to give you that credit. They wanted to view you as they thought you were, but you were something completely different. Amazing for you. Not so amazing for them, because that's when you're going to see their bitterness show. You were much better than they thought. They really overlooked you, bro. They really, really did, and that's a mistake. That's a mistake I'll never make. I'm not going to overlook people. Bro, people can achieve anything. You can do anything. That's the kind of person I am. I said this before. You can really do anything. You have to do certain things to make that anything happen. But you can really do anything. If you really want it, you can do it. I'm not going to be shocked if this person does this or this person does that or whatever they do, whatever they accomplish, wherever they end up. It's not like, how did this person do this? No way, how did that, like, why? It's called being open-minded, which a lot of people fail to be today. They just want to view you as someone you're not and think who you are is just who you are right now, but all of a sudden, you make serious changes in your life. All of a sudden, it's like, whoa. And you know why they think this way? It's because they're not changing themselves. So when you change, it like threatens them. You see, I know what it is. You see, I know what it is. I do know what it is. I really do.